Hello, everyone. I'm your girl, Melody Trice, and you're watching the Melody Trice Show. Well, you know I'm all about living life unlimited. Are you living life unlimited? Well, one thing about it, we all love reality TV, and today that's what we're going to talk about. Well, there's a lot of reality TV shows out there, but we all about the hustle, baby. Grand hustle. So I want you guys to stay tuned because after this break, we're going to be right back.
Did you hear about the pony with a sore throat? He was a little horse.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why couldn't the Wait.
Why was the basketball court all wet?
Why?
Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Where the cats go on vacation? New York.
I was 0.5 credits away from completing high school and I didn't do it. My support team never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew who I could become as a person. I've been given an opportunity and I'm just thankful for it.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back. I'm your girl, Melody Trice. Well, you know I told you we was going to talk about the hustle, baby, right? The grand hustle. Well, my special guest, Cierra Brooks, she is one of the contestants on the new episode for the Grand Hustle Empire with T.I. Yes, you heard it correct. So I want you guys to take a look at this clip.
All right, everybody, so check this out, man. I'm Tip. I have a new show called The Grand Hustle, and for those of you who are wondering what that show is about, I'll tell you. Just listen here. We have 16 contestants, okay? 8 of them who are formally educated, who went to college and, have degrees, and 8 of them who are from the streets and just have a natural ability to get out there and make it happen, a true hustler. Now, what they will do is compete for an opportunity for a 6-figure salary and to be on board of my executive staff.
My name is Cierra. I am 26 years of age from Baltimore, Maryland, and I am an on-air radio personality. I think that I could help, elevate the business of someone such as T.I. just because I go out and get it by any means. I definitely think I have what it takes to beat out all my competitors.
Hey, listen, man. This is very important. Stop everything you're doing. Put the baby down. Listen. Don't miss the premiere of The Grand Hustle.
Well, we want to meet Cierra Brooks in person, you guys. So, Cierra, welcome to the show. How you doing? It's a pleasure to have you here on the show. I mean, Cierra Brooks, you guys. Thank you. One of the things about it, truly you have had your hustle game on since the beginning.
Yes.
So before we even go to the main point, I know that you, originally are from Baltimore,
Correct.
right?
Yes.
And then you moved to New York. So what was that leap that you took, that leap of faith? What did that feel like?
Oh my God, I was young. I was 19, wow. And I had a few semesters left at Morgan State University, and I was studying nuclear physics.
Wow.
Yes, so I went from nuclear physics to, it was the summertime, and I'm like, okay, it's the summer, even though it's a summer break, there's no breaks in life.
Okay.
I'm on this journey, let's go. So Google, my best friend,
wow.
Everybody's best friend, that's your best friend, everything's at your hand. So I decided to Google free interns in New York. So I was looking up internships and stuff like that, and I knew that I wanted to do something in the fashion industry. I've been modeling since 13. So I was like, let me see what's going on, and then boom, I got hit with Top Model and they hit me back.
That's amazing because, one of the things about it, that's the girl's biggest dream, to be on America's Top Model, to just be a part of that.
Yeah.
So, being on there and actually assisting them, shopping for them, I mean, so many things.
Yes, it was
so
crazy.
So what was a great hustle about that job?
So I would say is, typically we move on, our mindset goes at maybe about 50 miles per hour. Mm-hmm. But at the time I was working with Nole Marin, one of the original judges for from Top Model, and his mind is on 5,000.
He went a whole new level, right?
Exactly, a whole other level. So it's okay, what I thought I had, the hustle I thought I had, now I gotta level up because not only do I have to match it, I have to be a little bit more than he. I gotta be steps ahead of him.
Yeah.
Because it's if he needs assistance, I gotta already be on it. So he taught me a little bit more when it came to thinking ahead.
Well, you know, technically what it seems like to me is pretty much like you've been getting prepared all the time for this moment.
Yes.
You know, because a lot of times people don't realize, you know, how unlimited they are. They like, okay, I'm modeling, but you took a leap of faith to go to New York.
Yes.
I mean, New York is big, girl.
It was, and I was young. I was so young, and then my parents, they were super supportive. They was like, look, school is gonna be there, you know, go ahead, the opportunity isn't. Do what you do. We support you 100%.
Wow.
Now I will say I was back and forth home every weekend.
Yeah,
I was a little homesick. Yeah. But the fact that, you know, I even took that faith, like even during the week, I was just going, like pulling garments from Saks, like helping assist with Wendy Williams, like keeping up with Courtney before they became keeping up with the Kardashians. Like it was really crazy. It was like I thought this is what I wanted, but actually being in it's like, whoa, okay. Now
it was like a
real,
a reality check.
Quick, like it was real quick.
Wow.
And I'm like, dang, I'm young, so I started contemplating, like, is this what I really want? And I was like, no, it is. Like, this is what I asked for. You can't, you know, when you're starving, you want something on your plate, then you get it. You like, let me just brush it off. No, you wanted to eat, so you gonna eat. Like, you gonna do whatever you have to do, you know, to keep that momentum.
Well, one of the things that you said was, you know, how, you know, the transition. Because a lot of times people feel like, okay, when I'm in school, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is my cookie cutter life.
Yes.
But you show different, that this is not for me.
Correct.
'Cause a lot of people don't realize this ain't for me.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
That they got to really figure out. So you kind of knew that your purpose and that was driven to another direction.
Yeah.
So when did that happen to say, you know, I just need to do that?
Well, it happened. I only had like 2 semesters left, and I told my parents, I was like, look, I don't think school is for me. My mother was like, look, we knew school wasn't for you when you started school. We just let you go ahead and do what you had to do. So I was like, so y'all just let me go to school and didn't say like, hey, I'm supporting you in your dream. They was like, look, you're a grown person, like you can do whatever. We just gonna support you. But they was like, yeah, we knew school wasn't for you, but it was more so when, like I realized I started, you know, dealing more with Fashion Week, and that was more of my like interest and my passion.
You felt the happiness when you was there.
Yeah, opposed to physics. Like it's still like my passion as well, but I don't know, I just get a thrill when it comes to like the entertainment, like fashion world. It's like, I feel like I have so much to offer and contribute to that. Like, why not? Why would I hold it back? Not saying I don't have a lot to contribute when it comes to science, but I feel like that's my call, that's my purpose.
Well, look, one of the things that I'm noticing is the fact that you have had a lot of moments where you went from, you know, modeling to actually being part of America's Top Model, helping out an assistant.
Yeah.
And then not only that, you moved on into radio.
Yes. I know, I'm just like,
but that is like, so what we talk about is being unlimited.
Yes.
And you being a woman of color making it happen. I mean, I think that is so amazing.
Thank
you.
I
definitely want you guys to stay tuned, because after this break, we're going to talk some more about her transition, because she really is living life unlimited. We'll be right back. That's amazing, girl.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay. Yeah.
Hey Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Cierra Brooks. How you doing?
Great.
Look, one of the things about it, we was talking about your transition, going from, you know, radio to television.
Yes.
And I mean, that really led you to be on Grand Hustle.
Yes.
So, you know, what was that transition like? Because that's really showing that you unlimited, girl.
Thank you. It was crazy because even how I got the call with Grand Hustle was crazy, because I applied for it like a few years before, you know, we were able to tape it. And I had got a call a year later, and they were like, hey, we're still interested. And I'm like, I don't know who it is, but okay, sounds good. Like, so like, they was like, let's set up a Skype interview. We want to make sure you're still doing what you're doing. If you have anything new going on, we want to know what's going on. So I did the Skype interview. They told me basically after that, oh, we already picked the castmates. You didn't make the show. So I started crying. I'm like, I work hard. This is the best show for me. I'm like, I don't do Bad Girls. I don't do Love It. This is it for me. Like, this is supposed to be it. So literally, like 4 days later, they was like, okay, we need you to pack for about a month, and you need to fly out tomorrow. I was like, oh, wow, okay. So literally, I had to do a panel. So my parents had like, don't do the panel, just fly out. I'm like, no, I'm doing it all. Like, the panel was in D.C., so I had to drive an hour there, do the panel, leave there, go to the Grand Hustle. So that within itself was the hustle. I'm like, I need to get there. I was like, I'm still doing this panel though, because I hate committing to things and then backing out. I'm like, that's not my style. I don't like stuff like that. Yeah, it says a lot about, your character and everything. Yeah. So I was doing radio. I had doing radio back in Radio 1, and then they called me to do that, and it was just different.
Wow.
Like cameras, because we recorded our radio segments, but it wasn't like production, Like it wasn't like 7 cameras in your face at one time. So I was like, this is a little different, I'm just used to the one camera and, chilling, sitting back, on the radio. So TV was a little different because you have to act like the cameras aren't even there.
Yeah, because it's still considered reality TV.
Correct, right.
But one of the things about it, we all love, T.I., right?
Yes.
So just being a part of something so great and being there with him, what was that like?
Oh my gosh, like T.I. is I learned so much from him.
Because he is a true grand hustle.
A true grand hustle. And I feel like that's still an understatement. Like, that man is smart. He's come from a lot, and we learned so much from him. Like, not only from the show, like, what you see, like, even behind the scenes, he was hands-on with us. Wow. He's just, like, something you don't know about T.I. is, he has that hard exterior, but he has a soft heart. Like,
he's a family man.
He is a family, correct. He is a family man. So it's just like, I don't know, that aura about him. It's like it's scary almost.
So what would you say was the greatest thing that you learned from being on that show? What was like something that you took home, would you say, okay, this is going to be a part of me for the rest of my life?
I always knew this, but hearing it from T.I., rules are meant to be broken. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, when you say that, I think about, some of those rules that they gave you to be on that show. Was any of those rules broken on that show?
All I'm gonna say is stay tuned, because it gets real.
It gets real.
It gets real. A true hustler makes it work.
Yes.
And that's all I'm gonna say. That's it right there.
Well, one of the things about it, technically in life itself is a hustle.
Correct.
You're literally hustling from this to that. So
yes.
Where do you see yourself after this? Because being on there, being a part of reality TV, you're kind of in there now, girl.
It's people already, like, prior to the show, people want, I've been in the entertainment industry for quite some time. So even prior to the show, people are like, I want you to manage me. I want you to be my PR. I want you to be my publicist. And like, in my spirit, I don't care how hard I try. I try so hard not to help people, but I can't. Like, it's in my blood. Like, it's in me. So I have a natural passion for just helping people.
Wow.
So ultimately, like, I do want to have my own talent agency, like, where I consult not only like artists but talent as well.
Wow.
So just helping people, if I can place them in certain situations with people, based off of my connections and my network, yes, I'll do it. So that's ultimately it.
You know what? When you say that, it makes me think about everything we just talked about.
Yeah.
Because technically you've been being prepared.
Correct.
Okay, because you was at school, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of kids coming out of school, taking a chance, taking that leap of faith, and you can be that true example of saying it is worth it.
Yes, correct.
Because technically you are that example for them. Not only did that, you went to top model, you moved from top model to radio.
Yes.
Oh my God. So it's like every aspect of the entertainment industry, from modeling to acting to like radio. So oh my God, girl, you are unlimited.
Thank you. And prior to me even doing radio, I had a little break where I was like a software analyst.
Wow.
I know, just the craziest stuff. Because my mind is so, it just goes. And then, like, I got to do something. That's why I can't even take a vacation. Because I'm like, I got to do something. Like, I feel like I always got to. It's so much more. I'm not where I want to be yet.
So like, what would you say you took to that TV show? What did you add to that show when you was on there?
I added, in certain situations, a lot of people fold under pressure. And you'll see, throughout how I basically diffuse the negativity and try to come back with a positive solution. So one thing that I added to the show is when things get crazy, things get in a frenzy, like, calm down, let's figure it out, let's find a solution. Don't dwell on the problem, like, let's find a solution. Like, instantly, the first episode, they're like, you're positive, Paula. Like, they call me the auntie of the house, like, everything. Because I'm always trying to keep people, in line. Like, I got to tell them, like, look, it's a bigger reason why you're here. Let's think about that.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people live in the now, and they don't think about the future. And it's like, let's think about the bigger picture.
Because it is a big world, right?
Yes.
And if you're going to last in this, because, one of the things I know, it was a lot of you guys to be chosen from.
Yes.
So just to be chosen is just like a blessing all by itself. Well, look, you guys, stay tuned because after this break, we're going to be right back to talk some more with Cierra Brooks.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills, the smarts.
Yes, you.
You could be the teacher I never forget.
That would be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Who said that?
The lady at the store.
That is not a compliment.
Listen, it's an ugly, nasty word, and you are going to hear it. Nothing I can do about that. But you are not going to let that word hurt you. You hear me?
There are some people who think you don't deserve the same privileges just because of what you look like. It's not fair. It's not.
Remember, you can do anything they can. Difference is you gotta work twice as hard and be twice as smart.
Come straight home after practice. You got your ID? Oh, guess I stopped you.
How's your review?
We're good.
You good?
Yeah,
You see?
We're good.
Okay, good. Now, when you get pulled over,
I'm a good driver. Okay?
baby,
Don't worry.
this is not about you getting a ticket. This is about you not coming home.
I'm gonna be okay. Right? Okay.
It's not fair. But you keep showing up.
You are not pretty for a black girl. You are beautiful, period. Okay? Don't ever forget that.
Hello, everybody. You're just now watching. Oh my God, we are here with the none other than Cierra Brooks. How you doing, girl?
Thank you. I'm doing well.
So look, one of the things about we was talking earlier about really all your transitions, how really you've been being prepared.
Yes.
For so many. It's a lot of women out there making moves right now. So your views on just seeing yourself, making these moves. What has been the greatest challenge for you?
The greatest challenge, I would say, ultimately just being a woman in the industry. And like, it's not just being a woman of color, and then a woman who keeps herself, polished.
Yes.
So it's really hard. Like, it's hard because, the perception is that, oh, she got it all. Like, she don't need nothing else. She get handouts. I haven't received any handouts. Like, I wish somebody would give me a handout.
Okay.
Like, please give me a handout. But it's just like, being a woman of color and just holding myself at a high standard, it's hard because people are selling their souls for anything out here.
True.
And you know, and a lot of people respect me in this industry because not only, you know, my personality, but I have the mental as well.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people that are in the industry, they can attest for that. And I'm like, okay, thanks guys. I guess I'm doing something right,
Okay,
you know?
because technically, you know, being in this industry, competing,
correct,
you know, being on that show, it do take on a mental toll on you. You know, because you really have to be mentally ready for those challenges, for those changes, and actually, you know, meeting those deadlines. Because I know we was talking a while back about the deadlines you had to meet on that show. So
Yes.
how did you mentally prepare for those moments?
It was hard. You gotta prepare for the unexpected. Because T.I., you'll think you have his game figured out. He'll hit you with a curveball, like real quick. And you're like, okay, this is not the same challenge from last week, you know? Like I gotta think in a different state. So just not only being prepared for the unexpected, being able to think quick. Like quick. You gotta be like super witty. Like a hustler must be witty. If you can't think on your feet, you're not a hustler.
Okay, because a hustler is real. Okay.
Correct, yeah. So I will say that in a sense, for sure.
And you know, being in that house. And you know what I'm saying? And I mean 16 other people, as all of y'all in that house together. I mean, what, you know, and sharing it, men and women, all of you together. You know, what was some of the moments that you want to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all don't get it together.
I said it. You'll see, like even my friends, like even in, like, you know, like in certain situations, I'm very I voice my opinion. And sometimes I have to watch my tone because I can come off a little like, I'm an alpha female. So sometimes people take it, you know, how we are. They take it the wrong way. So it's like, I didn't mean it like that, but however, I meant it like that. Yeah, I meant it like that. So I would say, because it's 20-hour days of filming, like it's crazy. And then you gotta be around the same people. You wake up to the same people. Like I literally used to go outside because we had like a big backyard. I would sit out there, look at the trees, and just talk to God.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, if this is meant for me, like please continue to keep me going. If not, send me home.
Deuces, baby.
Yeah, I was like, but I'm trying to keep that it's keeping that mindset, because that mental in that house, like it'll break you. Will try to break you if you're not on your, as you said, A game. If you're not on your A game,
because you know, a lot of times, especially, you know, in the entertainment industry, Hollywood could really eat you up. Because for one, you're trying to compete, right? And you can compete if you know who you are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to know who you are. So at what point of your life and of your career did you know this is who I am as a person?
I would say it was after I graduated from the Ween Academy. So Ween is Women in Entertainment Empowerment Network. It's a 4-week crash course in New York, and we go around to like executives of BET, Spotify, Google, and like basically people in the entertainment, and they give us the ins and outs of the industry, and they provide, if you make it to graduation, they provide an internal network for women in entertainment.
Wow.
So I would say once I reached there with like-minded individuals, I said, this is it. This is where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be in entertainment. This is it right here. So I would say at that moment, after graduate, after 4 weeks of
intense training,
it's like y'all thought the show was something. Try doing Ween for during the summer. Your whole summer is gone. Like, whole summer is gone. So it's just like, once I completed that, I was like, look, this is it. This is where I'm supposed to be, in entertainment with these women as my support. Like, they're my sisters. They're my support system. I turn to them for almost anything in this entertainment industry. So,
well, you know, technically you have to have that circle, and that's what I was going to ask you about your circle, because your circle really is the people that really get you to that next level.
Yes.
So, you know, how important is it for your circle to be connected to you and what you're doing?
Oh, super important. I got God always in my circle. That's the center of my circle right there. Yes. And then my parents, like, I'm so blessed to have them. Like, because they could have just been like, okay, you dropped out of school, do your own thing. Like, we don't want to support you. But they've been literally supporting me from day one. So I would say, like, you know, of course I have friends and everything, but my parents, I can call them. and be like, this is happening, help me out. Like, I don't cry to nobody, but I'm like, Mom, Dad, like, what's going on? It's hard. I didn't get picked for the show yet. What's going on? And they've been super supportive, and it's just a blessing, like, literally since day one. So.
Wow. Those good morals really do make a difference.
Correct, yes.
Well, you guys, I appreciate you so much for tuning in, watching Cierra. We got some more after this break, so you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
I got a crick in my neck, limp in my step, cramping in my muscles every time I try to flex. Better than ones get on. It's very sad, no more love that I could do was remember you. You know I usually say no, but if you throw me love, I'll throw it some more.
You can always face the long embrace of the setting sun. Taste its warmth on your skin. One last exhale of a big ordeal when the day is nearly done. And the night sinking in makes you feel so lucky, makes you feel so lucky when beauty puts you in the spell. Now it's really sinking in. Feel the warmth turn your body.